An incredible and rare sight, something many would never think to encounter in our waters, a massive shark near Salt Spring Island.
So I was just sitting there for about 15 minutes hanging out in the water on my paddleboard. And then I saw a fin and I was really surprised.
Kelly Gallant, along with her husband Nick, were out on their 4-day adventure expedition when she saw a 7-meter basking shark.
And I kind of was trying to keep my cool because it was such a cool experience. But also I had my camera.
The remarkable footage shows the size and magic of the incredibly elusive shark. Even Kelly's husband didn't believe what she saw.
So she came back to camp and told us that she'd seen a basking shark, and I immediately said, "No, you didn't. You saw something else."
Basking sharks are identified easily by their huge gaping mouth, and despite its size and profile, the shark is harmless to humans. It feeds mainly on tiny plankton and are considered an important part of BC's biodiversity. And the author of Basking Sharks, The Slaughter of BC's Gentle Giants, says this encounter provides hope for the species.
Just realistically, the trajectory looks bleak, but when you see these individuals, it's a sign of hope. There's always this idea that nature does things that we don't understand.
The basking sharks continue to fight for their survival. An eradication program was devised which involved a special blade on the bows of vessels that would slice through the sharks to kill them. From 1955 to 1969, it's estimated that up to 90% of the basking sharks were destroyed. It's estimated that there are between 300 and 550 of the sharks living and feeding between Mexico and BC. There are only 2 to 3 sightings in BC each year for the past decade. It's that sighting that these explorers hoping for the best possible recovery for the endangered species.
So if you give nature a chance, it will come back. It doesn't need that long. It just needs to be given a chance.
It was a really beautiful experience, once in a lifetime, and just to always be respectful to our fellow friends out there.
These encounters can prove to be a high for those that capture the moment, but it can also be imperative to the survival of the species.
If you think of something as like, oh, that's rare, take pictures of it and send it into Department of Fisheries and Oceans. They have a shark sighting network, or just ask a marine biologist friend, what is this? And, it may be something very rare and you didn't even know you're the person encountering it.
The Department of Fisheries and Oceans are aware of the sighting and are excited about the encounter and will be looking into it further. And will provide more details about what this means for the species and its possible comeback later this week.